Hi Pisces, this is intended to be a romantic love reading, but it may resonate in other areas of your life. Oh boy, Judgment. So that with the Ace of Pentacles. Interesting. This could be Cancer, Scorpio, or Sagittarius. Let's see. The Hermit. That could be Virgo. Justice, Libra. Oh boy. Six of Cups, somebody from your past. What is going on? Are you thinking about somebody? Page of Cups, Ace of Wands. Whoopsie. I don't like that. That's too cold. What are you dealing with here? What are you dealing with? Okay. Oops. King of Swords. So that could be Gemini. Alright, Pisces. Doesn't have to be, but if we're talking about a person attached to this, it could be Gemini. Could be somebody that you met online. Could be somebody you're talking to, which can back out online. Because we're getting Judgment there, and we got the Hermit. Are you considering, or are you still kind of in the throes of being kind of removed from everybody because you're deep in thought over where you're at right now in relation to a relationship ending? And it looks like you might be wanting to try again with this person, Pisces. Huh. What's this Justice about? Queen of Swords, King of Swords. Okay, are you two talking again? The thing is it's like, all right, we're either doing this or we're not, or don't talk to me anymore, because I can't keep doing this back and forth. And you didn't just show back up just to say hi, how are you? This is more than that. At least I don't want to be a part of that conversation. This is not casual. We're not casual. Why are you here? What do you want? Like, that's what this feels like. What's this King of Swords? Don't you come and ask me for coffee. I've got other people I can go have coffee with. Don't you text me, hey, how you doing? You don't how you think I'm doing. What do you want? What's this King of Swords about? Four of Pentacles. You can play that game. So is this someone that's withholding communication, or they're kind of... What's this Six of Cups about? I don't know, Pisces. What's this Six of Cups? Four, five, six. Okay. You're at the crossroads, though. What's this Page of Cups? I hope this is you talking to this person and they're listening. It's a two-way conversation. I hope it's not them playing kind of mind games and you're just waiting around, or that's got you kind of sequestered. Like, they're kind of just every once in a while they kind of do this whole drip communication crumbs thing, and it sets you back every time. What's this Page of Cups? Oh. Okay. All right. Put this over here. So you've been under yourself, thinking about things, going through your life as you please. And then did they reach back out online? That's who reaches out online. Somebody's getting back in touch with you, or you're getting back in touch. I don't think you've reached out to them, have you? Oh. It looks like they've reached out to you and you're like, I don't know. I don't know. Or are you not even responding? What's this Ace of Wands? You're still too hurt. Yeah, you're still too hurt. You don't want to go there again. So even if they do, but here's the thing, it feels like it's just kind of like a reaching back out and then they pull it back again. So they're just reaching out to check your pulse, and then they pull it back again. And even that small reaching out has got you kind of spun. And no, mm-mm. I think what's going to surprise you is that instead of wanting to scurry around or let it be the start of something and you do all the work or you're receptive to it, your focus has shifted. And there's enough time has gone by now to where you're kind of seasoned. And I hate to say it, but it does kind of feel like a mind game. I don't know, it doesn't feel like they're earnest or sincere or that it even means anything. So this might be just you thinking about the past, especially this time of year with the holidays, if you're celebrating and everything coming up. You might just be, going over the year in review, and they might, have some kind of just reaching out, or like some kind of, how are you? But even still, it's like, that's all that it is on their end. I think they need to just leave you alone if they knew how this affected you, but then maybe you don't want them to know. Of course, I don't blame you, because what if they're just playing mind games? But this, what's this Hermit about? Yeah. This is entirely under your control, and you need to look elsewhere for happiness and fulfillment in a relationship. You're just now starting to come back online again, as far as making sense of what happened and starting to get some closure to it, and then them reaching back out or just trying to be civil or maintain some kind of connection or friendship. No, that's not going to work for you. It's going to set you back. You're not open for that anymore. You can't be casual with this person. So if they reach back out, shut it down, because it's not going to amount to anything. This is someone that just does that to see how you're doing or where you're at. They don't need to know. They don't need to get to keep tabs on you. If they want to know, ask around, but don't bother me. I'm off doing stuff. Leave me alone. They don't need to be reaching back out to you. Unless, of course, there's kids. Okay, that's different. But if this is just someone that kind of just back in town for the weekend, there's other people they can talk to or call. This affects you still, and they need to just leave you alone. And if they're not going to leave you alone, you need to block them. You need to not go where they go. You need to not talk to them, because you're still grieving and you're still mourning this. And this is probably somebody that doesn't maintain consistent communication with you, but it really does affect you. And I hope that they don't ask to try again, because it doesn't look like it. I just don't want to see you get hurt again, because this is affecting you a lot more than you're letting on, and that and I really hope this is a new beginning with somebody else, not with your person. This interests me right here. What's this? Page of Cups and the Two of Cups. The Pisces. This is Page of Cups, Two of Cups. Okay. Page of Cups. This is Ace of Wands. Yeah. All right. The focus needs to shift, and it will, because that's what's showing here. Perhaps it's when they reach back out again that you're just like, you know what? No, I can't. I might still feel the same. I'm still in the throes of grief, but there's nothing for me here. I can't. You're just not what I need anymore. And this is someone that values control over connection right now. It's not that they're not capable of it or where, but they're just not where you're at. And I feel like they're taking too lightly what has transpired before, and you're still pretty affected by it. And they, if I may be so bold, need to leave you alone. You need to heal, and you need to move on, and they need to leave you alone. Holidays be damned. Don't reach out to me and say Merry Christmas. You can shove that Christmas tree up your you-know-what. You leave me alone. And I'll answer the text for you if you want. I'm going to answer the door. You let me get the door. I don't like it. I want them to leave you alone, and yeah. I vote for you not even answering. I vote for you not engaging. I vote for you doing a deep dive. And if you are doing a deep dive, then stay in a deep dive about you. This is self-care December for you. Focusing on yourself and figuring out what you want in a committed connection, because you're still grieving this other one. I do think that they're going to try to rekindle something, though. That bothers me because I don't want you to. That's me getting invested in this right here. But I feel like you've been through enough, and I don't feel like it's the same for them as it is for you. And I don't like that it's done so controlled and casually. I don't want them reaching out to mean more than it should for you. And yet I feel like they have this kind of effect on you, and they know it, and they don't respect it. And I vote for the focus being shifted to you, not just no communication, no reaching out, no anything. This right here, nothing. That I vote for that. Because I feel like if they do reach out, you're still going to, maybe your feelings have been dormant for a while and you've gone with no contact for so long, and then they reach back out and here come these feelings again. And instead of acting on them, it's about you noticing, oh, wow, I guess I still want that. Well, not going to get it with that person, but I guess I'm not dead inside. I guess I do want relationship and connection. I need to look elsewhere and get a better idea of what I want, or maybe you have an idea already, in connection and commitment. Because whatever dynamic this was is not it. It is right and appropriate that you two are in not in contact and not in communication. You're not going to get what you need from this person. I don't feel like they value you the way they affect you. For as much as you are affected by the connection, still they don't respect it and they don't value you enough for my tastes. And I feel like they might owe you an apology, and you're not going to get one. That's going to be glossed over. So here they come, reaching out. It's going to affect you, and you need to not respond, because then, well, wait, I just want to see what they're going to say. You know what they're going to say. You're going to do this dance again. Don't do it. Don't do it. You need to stay focused on yourself and focused on figuring out what you want in connection. As far as like what you've learned from this and how it still affects you, that it needs to be a springboard for what you're going to want in the next relationship. Because it's not about squashing the whole entire desire to be in a relationship, like you're just done after this one. No, you still want that connection. You can't get it from this person, though. It's not going to be what you need. I'm going to get you all spun up. And the thing, I feel like you're going to consider it, and I don't want you to, but you're going to do what you're going to do, right? But don't be surprised if after all this time, you're still ready to respond the way you used to. You still have the same feelings. You're going to have to take a look at that. I vote for pulling back as soon as it hits, pulling back and going, okay, what do I want? I know what I want. What's my game plan? And if you've been waiting for this person to come back or to reach out, they will, but it's not going to be what you want. That's what worries me, is that you're going to still react the same way. After all this time, you're still going to react the same way. And that's fine. Okay, wow, I guess I still have feelings. Dang it. Okay, probably shouldn't respond then, because I'm going to get myself into trouble. I don't think they've changed. I've been through too much to take 2 steps back. Need to keep going. Yeah, happy Christmas to you too. Off you go. Leave me alone. Stay away. What else do I? And I don't mean any disrespect. I just feel like you're not going to get... It's just not going to be as important to them as it is to you. And I don't want you to get hurt again. And I feel like you will. I feel like this needs to be about you focusing on yourself and what you want in a new relationship. You got 2 coming in January. But not with this person. Trust in divine detours. Yes. Ooh, gives me an idea. It's like, okay, you know, the people that wake up in the middle of the night to go surprise their kid. You know how you do the snow and you put the footprints in, and then you do the handprints and the boots for saying that Santa was here. You know, the parent shenanigans where, well, same thing here. It's like, everybody sleep and go run and set this up so it'll detour them this way, and then these two will meet, and then part of me wishes that sometimes you could do that for certain people, because it really is kind of all you need is to just be redirected, because left to your own devices, you'll kind of stay in the same pattern or momentum. Not because you're bad or lazy, but because for some people it's all you know, and you just kind of, okay, just keep doing what you've always done. But December's going to be busy, if you celebrate, especially for the festivities coming up. But this is about you not being receptive to them. This is about you being self-protective, and your focus needs to shift to what you want for your future. And there's going to be things coming along the way that just stay open, but not for this. I suppose that's kind of counter, you know what I mean though. It's like, this is, you're closed for business here, but you're open for business if you're looking forward to the future. But what's done is done here. It's as it should be. And if there's things to still settle between you two, it needs to be done very civilly and concisely, and then that's that. But this isn't about you two reconnecting and meeting for this or that and just being pretend friends, because you're not out of the woods yet with your feelings. And it could very potentially, much to your surprise, bring you right back into where and how you used to feel. Because you're not over this like you thought you were. It will still affect you the same, even after all this time, or as much work internally as you've done, you're still going to go right back into the same behavior patterns and the same feeling. And that's something you need to accept and manage rather than act on. This is not something you're like, well, I still have feelings. Everybody still has feelings. It's how you manage them and what you do with them. And it doesn't make any sense. It's just, it would not be responsible emotionally for you to re-engage with this person. They do not respect you the way you want to be respected. They're not going to treat you the way you want to be treated. You need to look elsewhere. And stay open, because it's coming, especially in January. What else for Pisces? Yeah, those examples I gave earlier, that's shenanigans. I mean, I give the worst examples, but my point is, you know, everybody goes to sleep, and then the mischief makers go run amok at night, and they set up this. Like, I wish there was a way to have, like, somebody do that for the good of everybody. Like, the matchmakers at night get real busy and set up this and that, so this person drives this way to work, and they both meet at the same coffee shop to pick up a coffee at the same time. Things like that. And it was poor example. All right, yeah. Strength card. It could be Leo. This is about being self-possessed rather than looking for someone else to provide security. And this, for the context of this reading, stick to your guns, have patience with yourself, and maintain and move with your balance in mind, and you're staying self-focused and focused on yourself. It's not about you reinvesting in the past. What's done is done. This is about you looking to the future and being open. So, I was going to say the unexpected, but I don't think it's unexpected. I think you might be surprised that you still have feelings, but it doesn't mean you have to act on them. Just know that. I'm trying to save you from yourself here. Also, don't be surprised. Well, you might be hearing about your person and their new person, your old person with their new person and a baby. Just saying. You might be hearing about a pregnancy with your person and their new person, or a new person. Somebody they were involved with since you, and they are now a parent. Just saying. All right. What else for Pisces? Okay, so we've got, oh gosh, I think that's a 9 of Pentacles, right? 2, 4, 6. Yes, it's a 9. Okay, gotta memorize that picture. So 9 of Pentacles and Queen of Good. I like it. I feel like you're gonna have to be that way to maintain the focus on yourself. You're going to have very firm boundaries, and you're whereas this might be reasonable and removed and just real comfortable being assertive and independent. This right here, you're having to really defend your turf and your boundaries. This is 9 of Pentacles and then the Queen of Swords reversed. So it feels like you're going to have to kind of be pretty assertive. It could very well be that because you're not going to engage or you're not going to act how this person might be used to you acting, that it's going to make them a bit more persistent or more curious at least. And this is you having to either go no contact or letting them know under no uncertain terms, you know, just no contact at all. Or if they just kind of show up, it's like, what are you doing here? You weren't invited. Don't do that. We're not together anymore, so you don't get to show up here unannounced. And it doesn't have to go any further than this, but if it does, the next time, you know, it's not going to be me telling you, it's going to be a police officer or my big brother with, you know, whatever. Again, poor with the examples. But no, be firm in your decision and your action, because you don't want to risk it emotionally, honestly. Nope. And this is you needing to know that you can take care of yourself and that you can maintain and set up those boundaries. And if you have to be, you know, really assertive, and sometimes this is the bitch card, no love lost there. You don't care what they think of you. You need to defend your turf. They can't move back in and come back out as they please. No, because it still affects you. What's done is done. Look to the future. Shutting up. All right, Pisces. Good Lord. Please ignore my horrible examples. I think you get the gist of what I was saying, though. All right. I thank you for stopping by. Much love to you. Please just take care of yourself and keep yourself insulated emotionally, and keep doing what you're doing. No going backwards, please. Even if you feel like it. Acknowledge the feelings. They're there, obviously. Doesn't mean you have to act on them. All right. I hope to see you in the next reading. Thank you for stopping by.